Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Southampton. But this isn't for a review. This is for what someone asked for was the like where are they now sort of thing of players, like what players are doing, where are they, who do they play for, if they manage. So first of all, I'm just going to go through some major players and actually former players in management. So we're going to start off with Messi, obviously Lionel Messi. um, History: he continued at Barcelona until 20, like actually last season, or the season before, scoring quite a few goals to be fair. Not as much later on, only getting like 3 appearances in the last time, but still pretty. Look at that, 30, bloody hell, personal achievements. Got lots of Worlds of the Years, so yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hopefully that's how you spell it. There we go. He's retired too. He retired as 35 as well. He stayed at Real Madrid till 2020. Um, yeah, he was still actually having quite a few games back then, to be fair. I'm surprised he retired. Um, yeah, he wasn't as successful as many see on the awards front, but still, very good player. Um, so we're going to go into a few English players, actually. Uh, Wayne Rooney, a familiar name. Here we go. He's an assistant manager at Northampton, which is a bit strange. Haven't seen that before. So played at Man U until he's 2021, was released, and now just recently he's been signed by Northampton as an assistant manager, which is quite strange. Um, okay, let's go for Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Here we go. He is a manager at Newport County in Blue Square Bet Premier. Um, he stayed at Liverpool until 2015. He was actually the manager of Exeter from 2015 till 2016. What did he do? Finished 15th in the Blue Square Bet Premier, and he got sacked in the end, which I guess wasn't good enough for them. But now he's gone back to Newport County. He's been there for 5 years now. Bloody hell! Awards. He got Blue Square Bet South Manager of the Season. I think he got promoted, didn't he, with them? Knocked out. Yep, he won in the playoffs of the Blue Square Bet South. Got them promoted. He's finished 18th, finished 10th, finished 14th, finished 4th. Won in Blue Square Bet playoff semi-final. So he's getting pretty close actually. Wait, let's just go to the semi-final. Newport County. They lost in the final, so he could be managing in like League Two. But there we go. Frank Lampard. In some things I have seen him go into management, but in this one he just retired. Retired with Chelsea 2015-2016 after getting no appearances there. But there we go. Retired at 37. Now on just some notable players in management. So first off, Van Novic. There you go. He is a manager at Inverness CT or Caledonian Thistle, which is a bit strange. So he was a player at Chelsea. Where was he? He got sold for 8 million to Juventus and played there till 2020, or the year 2020, and then he went on to a manager of Torquay. Finished 10th in League One. Then he was sacked as a manager of Torquay, and now he's been hired as the Inverness Caledonian Thistle manager. Finished 8th in the Scottish League. Not going to say that whole name out. But yeah, there's Ivanovic there. Next we have Cameron Jerome, who is a manager also. He's a manager of Northampton actually. His career stats: he was at Stoke, went on a few loans. He went to Huddersfield, then went to Aberdeen and played there. Retired at 2018-2019, and he was the manager of Rotherham for a year. Let's go back to he got sacked as the manager of Rotherham, but now he's manager of Northampton, Nottingham Forest in the Championship actually. And where are they? I'm doing yeah. Oh, season even started. Bloody hell. But yeah. Next, we have quite a big name, David Villa here. he is actually an assistant manager um, of Leverkusen, so that's a bit strange. He was player at Barcelona to 2016, then became Hertha BSC's under-13s assistant manager, then went to AZ as an assistant manager, and then Leverkusen signed him from there. So that's pretty good for him. Next player, a familiar name for you all, Emil Heskey. He is the manager of Brentford. He actually went to the Newcastle Jets, left them after a season, and went to Swindon to play for 2 years. Then he became the manager of Carlisle for a season, got sacked. Season, well, 2 seasons for Macclesfield, got sacked, and then just recently he's joined Brentford. So he normally actually goes into quite a bit of management. I've seen in most games. He always like goes into management. Next we have, let's have a look, Joe Cole, who went into management. He's an assistant manager at West Ham, which is sort of his club, so I'm pretty easy. Sort of went there. He actually went to QPR for a year and then retired, and then now he's the assistant manager at West Ham. Now we have Louis Sahar. This guy is, I think he's been one of the longest serving player managers, like former player managers around. He's at Toulouse. He ref Sunderland, went and managed Amiens SC Football, and then joined Toulouse in 2019. So he's been there for 5 years now, which is pretty crazy. Then we have Van Persie actually. Van Persie's in coaching and stuff. Robin Van Persie, he's the manager at Barry in Serie B. So here we go. I don't know where he went. He went to Vitesse for a year actually. Then he was the manager of Offenbach for a year, got sacked, and now he's just recently got offered a job with Barry. And lastly, this player here, Osu Alonso. This is actually one of the like a big stage in this sort of thing. He's an regen manager. He is unemployed at the moment, but if you look, he was generated within this sort of thing here, like a regen. Yeah. Was it Leon? Went to Arsenal. Went to Bayern. I played against him. Then was the Le Mans manager, but he's got sacked recently. So that is all the major players at the thingamajig. So at the moment this seems quite long, so this probably might be going into parts. But I'll just keep going for now. So next we're going to move on to where our Southampton players have been. So if we're going to go into the history, go into the first bit here. Actually, let's just wait, and I'll just stop here, and then I'll cut it off, and I'll come back with another one to show you through the Southampton players. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit. I don't know if that's too long or not, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. But yeah, see ya.